Have you ever had one of those battles where you're like, holy shit, I just got haxed over? Well, I just had one of those. Actually, I've had many of those. But I've never thought I'd be the one giving the hacks to make somebody say that. Check it out.
I haven't had a vid up in a long time. And seriously, like the intro stated, this is a Haxie match that I got, and I really didn't want to post it, but the good game I had, like the game that was actually good, was a disconnection. So I just stuck with this one. We're gonna have a rematch for this one too, because of all the hacks. And he OU hoard me, so you know what? He OU hoard. So the OU hoard gods were like, you know what? We're gonna hax you. But uh, he still hung on great because he had a bunch of OUs. So he still hung on pretty good despite the hacks. But yeah, you'll see what happens. It's almost right off the beginning, but not quite. I lead with Fragile, and I rock polish because I'm pretty sure he's gonna set up his own rocks. I'm like, yep, knew it, called it, whatever. So I'm kind of sitting around. Then I go for an earthquake, and I get a critical hit. Now that's the beginning of the mother load of shit. All right, I don't know if you want to watch. Of course you do. Okay, so he protects. Get the earthquake. He protects himself. So that pretty much saved him from not dying from the earthquake. So then Fragile takes the fall. He kills me. Okay, so the game's actually looking okay right now for him. It's actually looking okay for him until I bring in Meltank. Right when here, it's like someone turned on the shit switch and shit started falling out of a bucket above your head. So he earthquakes doesn't do that much. I just seismic toss one more time, and that will kill him. So I'm like, yeah, that was just a revenge kill. I got milk, so that's okay. I have lots of health, and I'm thinking, you know what? I'm gonna paralyze this blast twice. So I thunderwave it, get him paralyzed, but he gets parahax first turn. I'm like, huh, unusual. That usually never ever happens to me. So I seismic toss him, gets paralyzed. I'm like, what? Wow, there's no way he's gonna get paralyzed next turn. So I just go for the other S toss, and he misses toxic. Oh god, that was brutal as shit. So I go for another S toss. Paralyzed. Oh god. And seismic toss, toxic hits, but that wouldn't have mattered in the first place because I have heal bell. Yeah, I have heal bell. Ding ding ding. Heal bell. So, he surfs me. Does a great deal of damage. He should have surfed me instead of toxicking me that before, but oh well. So now he's dead no matter what because I'm faster. So I kill him, and that's the end of that. And that's when I thought, you know what? I can't possibly get any more hacks. So now he brings in Heat Ran, and I'm like, whoa, whoa, DS is dying. Got to go plug it in. So I plugged it in. So he flamethrowers. DS falls down because it's broken. I live with 9 hit points. Then I T-wave him. He's paralyzed. He can't move, so I milk drink. What do you think's gonna happen? Do you think I'm gonna milk drink and he's gonna get a flamethrower off? A. Or do you think B? He's gonna get paralyzed. Oh god. So here comes a move. I decide to switch into Gyarados, and what happens? What do you think's gonna happen? Paralyzed. Um. So I go for Earthquake. No, I go for a Dragon Dance, predicting a switch, and he flamethrowers me. But guess what? This flame, look at that, gets a crit, and then he burns me. Is that some of the hacks canceling itself out? No, because that's all the hacks he gets. I think that's all he gets is a crit and a burn from flamethrower on a Gyarados. So I get an Earthquake, kills him because it's times 4. And now he brings in the Gyarados of his own. Oh, I'm getting hurt by burn. So now he brings in the Gyarados of his own. I Ice Fang it. Come on, you can Ice Fang. Ice Fang. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Oh, no, he was thinking about it. He was thinking about it. So, I Ice Fang. Get the freeze! Ah! So I get the freeze. And, you know what? I was thinking in my head right there, you know what? I'm probably gonna get the freeze, because it looks like one of those matches. And I get the freeze, he's frozen solid, and I decide to throw up a substitute, predicting a switch into something electrical. Throws an Evire. Thought he'd get the motor drive, but he doesn't. And so I decide, life sucks because I should have magnerized. No, I shouldn't have magnerized. I should have hidden power fired here. But that thing had flamethrower and EQ, which I didn't think would happen. So I end up getting flame in my face. And damn. So yeah. So now I go into Eagle Eye, gets raped by rocks, and gets the Intimidate off. I decide to go for a close combat. He switches into Gyarados, predicting close combat. I close combat, doesn't do shit. I decide to switch because he's frozen. I switch into my Sir Knight, and I decide to go for the Psychic here. I'm like, yeah, Psychic sounds good. He was probably gonna. I was predicting a switch into to what's his face, Electivire. So I might have went. I was debating between Will-O-Wisp and Psychic. Decided for Psychic. Just seemed better in my mind. So key earthquakes and whatever doesn't do shit. Actually, it does, but you know what? Life Orb, Electivire, and that's how much it did to Sir Knight. That's pretty good. So goes into Kingdra. He waterfalls. I live by 11 hit points, and I Will-O-Wisp. I did a damage calculation. It said I'd live by 20, so I was getting really freaking out because I thought it was going to be a crit. Anyways, he kills me with that waterfall, but he's burnt, so I'm not too afraid of him anymore, am I? No. So I go into Eagle Eye again, and you know what? No sense in going for a close combat. Just a brave bird, just a quick brave bird, and he brings in Gyarados for the Intimidate, maybe to get a dying chance, but doesn't happen. He doesn't unthaw. That sucks for him. But we need to have a rematch, dude. Um, you got my MSN. You could challenge me for a rematch. I'll make a new team. You'll make a new team. It'll be all good. And I probably will not get the hacks I got today. Alright. Thanks for the game. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace-a-roni. The fuck? Peace-a-roni. Anyway.